Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Where's the microphone? Right there.
I don't need that.
I can't whistle.
No, guys.
All right, everybody.
Richie, come on, whistle.
Richie, whistle. Whistle.
There we go.
Let's go! Come on, baby, let's go!
Okay.
Ginger, there's 2 stools over there too.
All right, Mike.
All right, first off, thank you everybody for coming out. And I have a quick Adam history, just so you know how we go. But 7 years ago, Paula went to the movies with friends, and I love live music, and so I checked out what was happening down in Salisbury Beach that night. And when I saw the Ramble was advertised, featuring bands all day, and Adam was headlining, so I went down, and mid-show I called Paula and said, "You should be here right now. You are missing out." So I went off to the merch table after this show. I literally emptied my wallet and bought every CD on the table.
You didn't listen to him.
And then came home and I just grilled her with Adam songs for months and months and months. I was like, we gotta go see him, you gotta see him, it's unbelievable. So there were no local shows between the Ramble and when I finally got tickets to a yoga studio in Charlestown for this type of setting. I get both. And I went and introduced myself to Adam. I said, I was at the Ramble and I needed my wife to see you. And he's like, oh my God, it's such a different show. It's gonna be unbelievable. So we sat in the third row because I didn't know a soul there, it was just us. And she turned to me like the third song and she's like, I fucking love you. So ever since then, we have been absolutely hooked, seeing him and his band everywhere that we can make. And we also, within 2 years, we volunteer for something called the Ramble. And Paula does festival here where many of you people do donate and appreciate it very much. And I do whatever they ask. I've parked cars, I've welcomed tent, I was actually part of the photography team last year, which I loved. And last year we raised $143,000 for every year, the weekend before Labor Day, out in Ashburnham, Mass. So if you are not doing anything, I highly recommend going out there. It's an unbelievable day. And any golfers out there also, they have a golf tournament at the Stowe Acres Country Club on July 30th to raise money for the Ramble. And any future shows you can see on adamezra.com. And to me, my last thing here is, to me a great artist makes you think, laugh, and cry. And Adam checks all those boxes.
Yeah.
And the only thing, well, I'm sorry, and the other trait he does have, he's one of the hardest working artists I've ever known.
A good introduction.
Adam, how you gonna follow that, dude?
Shit. Thank you, good night.
Nice to see you.
Alright, how many of y'all have never been to a house concert like this before? Okay, so now, if there's a little voice in your head as you're sitting here in this living room with a bunch of people, right, like, that's saying, this is a little fucking weird. That's exactly how you're supposed to feel at your first house concert. This is actually a really old tradition in the folk music world, right? Before there was plugged-in music. There were artists that would travel from town to town and they'd play in meeting houses and churches and living rooms, and it's how culture and music was spread and news was spread. And in 2016, we started. And I usually play with the band. For those of you who don't know me, we tour around and we have a lot of fun. But we also have this incredible, inspiring community around us. And there are people that are kind of professional house concert hosts, and they'll host artists all year round in their living rooms. It's kind of a thing, and that people that follow acoustic musicians and songwriters and folk musicians like me, they follow them. And I was just brainstorming with my little team and saying, well, you've got all these great people. They can all fucking be hosts, you know? And so we had this experiment, and we said, if you want, you know, Adam will come, we'll take a month, and, you know, I'll come to as many living rooms around the country as I can. And it's been one of the biggest joys for me. Every year I look forward to these shows and this experience. So Mike and Paul had me here 20, right before COVID.
Yeah, February.
Right. So, and quickly realized that Paula liked the meanest, nastiest songs the best.
Stand up now.
And then her so we call, you know, her name has since been within the fan community, Nasty Paula. Or if Paula's with Mike, they're just the nasties. So we're gonna start with something nasty. That's
Oh, God. Don't let the bare feet fool you. He's not a starving artist.
Is this gonna be happening all night? You know what I mean? Is this like a team thing that's happening?
Nice, thank you.
Got this train Can you? Is the sound okay? I haven't really slept in the last 36 hours, so I don't trust my ears. Is it too loud, or is it? It's all right.
No, it's great.
I'll take perfect. Sure. All right, well, this is a song that was born out of COVID. For those of you that follow singer-songwriters, there's a lot of songs that got written during COVID. The world stopped, the touring world stopped for the most part. We didn't stop so much. We figured out a way to play in people's backyards instead of even when all the clubs and theaters and festivals shut down. But all the songwriters wrote a lot of songs about the things that they were experiencing. And this is one of the ones I wrote. Maybe it'll strike a chord with you. I don't know. Maybe you'll have experienced something similar. Your kisses were sweeter than honey. Your touch, it was softer than snow. There's a lot we were sharing. Now I've got something flaring. And I'm calling just to let you know. I was positive, I was negative for a long time. Woke with the pain in my head. Felt this thing in my chest. Took me a test, now I'm positive instead. Now I am a man in the countryside. There's no place I won't dare to roam. But I ain't being fictitious. The shit out there is vicious. From now on I'm just staying home. I was positive, I was negative for a long time. Woke with the pain in my head. Felt this thing in my chest. Took me a test, now I'm positive instead. Like sunshine, my darling. I'll drink every toast to your health. But unless you were meaning to do some real quarantining, you can keep them sweet lips to yourself. I was positive, I was negative for a long time. I woke with the pain in my head. Felt this thing in my chest. It took me a test, now I'm positive instead. I was positive, I was negative for a long time. Woke with pain in my head. Felt this thing in my chest. Took me a test, now I'm positive instead. Yes, I'm positive instead. Positive, I'm positive.
That's it, okay.
He's positive.
That might be a better title, actually. Just, I'm positive. I got a chance to meet a lot of y'all tonight. Some of you have met before, and some of you have met a whole lot of times. But I appreciate a lot of questions about my family. I am a father. I'm a relatively new father of two now, so I've got I need all the encouragement I can get.
That's why you haven't slept.
I've got a 2-year-old at home and a 2-month-old, and my heart is full and pretty happy about it all. So I thought maybe I would share the first song that I wrote after becoming a daddy with you. my little plans lately. Lay your head on me. The oldest dance, let's begin. You'll need patience teaching me to spin. But there goes everything I've been lately. Lay your head on me. Well, I'll be damned, bless my soul. Don't we dance like the tumbling rain? May the sunshine erase our steps so the young can dance again. Find your rhythm, live your truth. In my eyes, there's nothing you can't do. But there goes everything I knew lately. Lay your head on me, yeah. Well, my heart is a gambler and time is a thief. My biggest love, and someday you will leave. But there goes all that I believe lately. Lay your head on me. Well, I'll be damned, bless my soul. Don't we dance like a tumbling rain? May the sunshine erase your steps so the young can dance again. And may we all live on through them. You pick the song, choose the speed. I'll lift you up and let you lead. But there goes everything I need. Lay your head on me. Lay your head on me. Lay your head on me.
Very nice. Beautiful song.
Nice. Nasty Paula gave me a request list.
Nasty Paul.
Relatively extensive request list.
Nasty.
Nasty.
All over this.
Yeah, you gotta say it nasty.
Nasty.
It's positive if you're nasty.
Janet Jackson, right?
Janet Jackson fine.
There's this saying, I ain't a gambler. But one of my favorite feelings is that feeling of walking into a casino. And don't get me wrong, right? I'm a guy that will sit down at the cheapest blackjack table I can find and hang out for a little bit, you know. But just the feeling that anything is possible, right? Just for a little while. And it's totally fucking false, you know. It's totally, but you know, I was thinking about that a little bit. I was thinking about the different things that I do and I've done in my life to just escape a little bit, even just for a little bit of time. Shit, man. I watched 15 minutes of the football game. It's the first time I've been able to do that in 2 years. It was amazing.
It was rigged.
It's called Lost and Found. Some of that's going on in here. Ah,
Lost and found.
nice.
You, Mike? Dedicated to Mike. Yeah, buddy.
time when he was not so tame. Wanted the setting sun to know his name, and he took a ride on a convalescent mind. He bought an old guitar in a rusty van. He went up north for to work the land. Yeah, he got high on a convalescent mind. And he needed escaping, and he don't know why. And he needed escaping in the summer sky. It's a game of lost and found, lost and found. She took a fold of bills out from the cookie jar. She went down to Vegas for to play some cards. Yeah, she took a ride on a convalescent mind. She came back broke in a road blue car. For a little while though, she could have been a shooting star. Yeah, she got high on a convalescent mind. And she needed escaping, and she don't know why. And she needed escaping in the summer sky. 'Cause it's a game of lost and found, lost and found. Throw our little worlds around, feel the sights, taste the sounds, and soon it will come crashing down. So we escape, we escape, we escape. And we need escaping, and we don't know why. And we need escaping, yeah, in the summer sky. Hey, 'cause it's a game of lost and found, lost and found, lost and found, lost and found. Blackbird singing in the dead. I might really fuck up this song. Keep your expectations low. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. blackbird fly into the light of the dawn, black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings, learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. I wrote that last night on the drive home.
That's so good.
It's a great version.
Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. I just came from a festival down in Asbury Park, New Jersey, where I was playing last night, and it was like a week-long festival. I did a bunch of different showcases, and one of the showcases that they've had me do, this is like my third year doing it, and one of the showcases they have me do every year is a tribute to the Beatles. And so I was forced to try and learn some Beatles songs. And I love the Beatles, you know, but it's like, to your point, like you know, they've got such a sound that's like so much all their own. Like, I felt like if I was gonna play one of their songs, I wanted to make it my own, you know. So, or a couple of their songs, and another one of the arrangements that I put together actually wound up on the Nasties request list. Where I'll play later on. We'll get to that in a little bit. Brother Dave, are you here? I seem to have lost my capo somewhere. I think maybe it's in a guitar case. Mike, do you remember where that big black guitar case is?
Yes.
Oh.
That's not it.
There was like 17 horrible things that just happened in the room. God, that hurts.
You're awake, right? Yeah. You know that happened too. Oh yeah, second person.
It's funny because I do a lot of these house concerts each year, right? And there's never enough room in a person's house for this many people. So you have to take out the dining room table, and there's always a fucking light that's too low. if there's not a dining room table blocking.
That is a big old light too. Yeah.
That's a nasty light.
That's a nasty light. Nasty roller.
Yep.
Oh gosh. There he is. He's okay.
Right, Dave.
Give it up for my friend Dave.
How's your head?
He sacrificed his body for this show, people. I hope you appreciate it.
I think you should sit there.
I think we're just sitting right behind.
Any dinners?
What is it?
No.
Oh, I'm just asking what it was.
All right, I'm gonna play a song right now, inspired by the brown liquid in my glass.
Oh. Ricky Brown.
This is not good.
Sitting here most of the night, sipping this beer, feeling alright with my old buddies lined up at the bar. Jukebox playing soft and low, about to pay my tab, hit the road, and just my luck, someone played that song. Now I'm switching whiskey before the memory gets me. Feel it to the top, let it burn me all the way down. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, I'll soar up tomorrow. Tonight I fly so high I can't be found. Till I don't care, she don't even miss me. I'm switching to whiskey. I could see it now, plain as day. The night she took my breath away, dancing like a carousel on fire. Through the barroom smoke, her blue eyes shining, holding up like she was mine. And the beer ain't strong enough to ease my mind. No, I'm switching to whiskey before the memory gets me. Feel it to the top, let it burn me all the way down. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, I'll soar up tomorrow. Tonight I fly so high I can't be found. I'm gonna lean on Jack, shot for shot, gonna match these tears drop for drop. I need something strong, wash the pain away. I'm switching to whiskey. I'm switching to whiskey. Hey, I'm gonna try my sorrow, so we're tomorrow. Tonight I fly so high I can't be found. Till I don't care, she don't even miss me. I'm switching to whiskey.
I'm fucking switching Jameson to whiskey now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Stick to my mouth and do myself.
It's funny these days. I mean, we came up. Just so you know a little bit about my story, we came up. We couldn't get hired anywhere. We were in a band in Boston, and we didn't have any fans. And we would play in the nastiest bars we could. Just like the empty bars. I just asked the owner if they would let me set up in the corner with my bandies, and we would play for 5 hours and start playing. And that's how we started, 20 plus years ago. We just played bar after bar, and usually, it's a gift, really, every time a TV turns off before I play a concert, because it's like, for years. And it's funny now because, I sing songs about whiskey and stuff like that. And we're playing some kind of classy places, like we're, I know we're going to be down at Blue Ocean, down the way there. And they haven't announced it yet. They haven't announced it. I think they're still when you get to a certain point and you're touring around, you have to have an agent, kind of hash out details with someone from the club, and then they tell you where to go and all that stuff. So that's happening right now, but I know it's gonna happen because we like playing there and they like us there.
I'll go to that. Yeah.
But it's funny because
all you people there.
Yeah, there'll be a whole nasty section. Definitely. You guys are gonna need t-shirts. Just nasties t-shirts. Yeah.
That's right. Logos, nasty callers, bitches.
But we'll show up at we'll show up, and if you've been to Blue Ocean, it's a classy place. It ain't we were talking about the channel. It ain't the fucking channel. I'll tell you that much. No, and but we'll still show up, and the bartenders will see me we'll get there at 4 o'clock before doors will be at 7 or something like that, and the staff is getting there and they're like, okay, Adam, we got the extra whiskey ready for tonight. Your fans are gonna be all right, because we sing those songs and then they start buying whiskey. So I think it's a carryover from our bar days.
Yeah.
All right, well, Mike and Paula, I wasn't sure that we had enough people that knew the songs enough to play this song on your request, but we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Okay.
Well, teach them.
Share my heavy load. Where we end up, we don't know. We'll stick together, and we'll be dancing till we surrender. We'll fall down when we're done. They know they can't find us out here on the run. So come on over. you, my friend. This world will break this main plank, but stick together. We'll be dancing till we surrender. We'll fall down, and when we're done, they know where they can find us, out here on the run. And we'll be dancing till we surrender. Fall down, and when we're done, they know they can find us, out here on the run. So come on over. Take my hand, take my hand. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Take my hand, take my hand. Hey, yeah, come on over. Take my hand, take my hand. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Take my hand, take my hand. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. That was fucking cool.
That was fucking nasty.
Good request. Pink champagne. Yes.
What's up? Oh yeah.
Pink champagne.
All right. Well, we're gonna play. I'm gonna play the Dark Horse on the request list right now.
Nasty callers list.
No, this is like a song. You know, it's probably. I played a lot of house concerts, and we've got a lot of fans around the country that love to host, and we do a lot of request nights online when we live stream. By the way, we're live streaming to our gatherings all over the place. And this is a song, you know, sometimes I write songs that are just, you know, that are meant to be enjoyed by, it's meant to just be a fun song to sing and enjoy. That last song is an example, right? After this, I'll play the song that Paula was just talking about, Pink Champagne, which is another one. It's a story song, but it was written with the idea of someone being able to listen and take it in. But there are sometimes that I write songs that, and I really, this is not a factor. I'm writing because I have to get something out. And oftentimes I don't expect those songs to be consumed by a lot of people. You know, sometimes I'll release them on like a little solo thing or something like that. And for the most part, they're really like, they get overlooked, whatever. And there are a couple songs that really get overlooked, right? And so, you know, I could probably count on two hands out of the, I don't know, 1,000 house concerts I've done, how many times anyone's requested this song. And so, another Dark Horse from Mikey. Was it Rescue?
Yes!
You can tell that Mikey's the deep listener in the relationship.
Not me.
Paul likes the nasty and the pink champagne and, you know.
Yeah,
It's in a nasty world.
love this song.
But, you know, one thing that I've had to come to terms with as an artist is that I have a dark side of my personality, and it's something that can consume me sometimes. I feel like is in danger of consuming me, and the way that I've learned to process that is by just writing and getting it out and letting the darkness come out, and then if I can muster up the courage, then sharing that darkness, and then that makes the darkness not feel so lonely, and then the darkness ain't a big fucking deal anymore, because we all got darkness.
That's right.
taste the colors of the beauty in the room. Won't even shed a happy tear before the fall. And I need someone to come on to my rescue. Need someone to help me walk the line. The rain, it keeps on falling through the backdrop of my baby, and the situation changes on a dime. Take me, and it takes me on like a fire somewhere out there in the cold. Take me, and it takes me on. Will I never not? Will I never not? Will I never not let go? Cannot call the cops from Candy Mountain. You can't even get a decent cable feed. You can just make love and wander through the backwoods of a whisper that reminds you that you'll get the things you need. I need someone to come on to my rescue. I need someone to help me know the score. I'm looking out on something that is eerily familiar. I know I haven't seen this place before. Take me, and it takes me on like a fire somewhere out there in the cold. Take me, and it takes me on. Will I never not? Will I never not? Will I never not let go? And the green grass grows all around, 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 and the green grass grows all around. Thanks for listening to that one.
That was awesome.
Thank you. I had a review early on in my career. Can't remember what the magazine was. And it was, for the most part, a positive review. But I remember, every artist is going to remember the bad parts of a review, right? And the bad sentence for me was, sometimes the songs tend to degenerate into diary entries. Remember that sentence? And I'm like, fuck you, they are my diary entries. What are you talking about? All right, well, I like to think, so, right, this is my way of battling the darkness, is to write songs, right? And so this is a song right? About a gal that I like more and more the more I sing about her. And she's got her own way of battling her own darkness and demons. This one's called Pink Champagne.
Where's my
Drinking pink champagne in a cheap motel in a nowhere town, headed somewhere else. From an old chipped glass she took from the kitchen of that little cafe. She ain't missing, AC's blowing, hot air, TV's broken. She don't care. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Ain't thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing left to lose. She's smiling, no shame, in a cheap motel, drink a pink champagne. Drink a pink champagne. With the folks back home, they all told her, you'll understand when you get older. It's the way it is, days just grow longer. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Be thankful, darling, for what you're given. She hears them calling, she ain't listening. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Ain't thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing left to lose, yeah. She's smiling, no shame, in a cheap motel, drink a pink champagne. Drink a pink champagne. Where the AC's blowing, hot air, TV's broken. She don't care. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Ain't thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new, got nothing left to lose, yeah. She's smiling, no shame, in a cheap motel, drink a pink champagne. Drink a pink champagne. All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna play one more song, and then we're gonna just take a little break. We're gonna take a little breather. We're gonna get up. We're gonna stretch our legs. Paula's gonna feed us more pink champagne shit. And then we'll come back and we'll play some more music. Especially for those of you that have not been to a house concert, especially for those of you who haven't known me, who don't really know me or don't know me well. I just appreciate you all so much coming out and taking a chance and hanging out tonight. It's a joy to play music for you. Thank you.
All right, listen.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I always wanted to write a sequel to one of my favorite songs, a song called "Me and Bobby McGee." And now, oddly enough, most people don't know this, but Janis Joplin did not write that song. Now, can somebody who hasn't heard me fucking say it before tell me who wrote that song?
I don't know.
You've heard me say it before, Tony, you cheating bastard. You suspect.
didn't understand the assignment.
In Chris Christopherson's original version, Bobby McGee was a gal. Yeah. And when Janice started singing the song, she flipped the gender, so it worked for her voice. Now, I fell in love with Janice's version, and so my sequel is based on Bobby being a feller. And this one is called The Last Ride of Bobby McGee. And I had to play this festival this last week, and I've been playing it on mandolin, and I didn't have the mandolin with me, and so I tried to work up a new arrangement. So I'm gonna use you all as guinea pigs and keep practicing it a little bit on you, because I like the song. The sun hit wild in colors that were blazing. They broke upon a house in Presque Isle, Maine. An old man wandered out holding a bedroll. Legend tells that Bobby was his name. It'd been decades since a soul had even seen him. He held his thumb out humbly towards the sky. The trucker passed him, standing, waiting patiently. Pulled over there and offered him a ride. The diesel cabin felt just like a cradle. It hummed along while Bobby sang the blues. He closed his eyes, thought about a harpoon playing, and a wild gypsy girl that he once knew. Live hard, live loud, do not wait, live now. He fixed a fence post at a ranch in Chillicothe. They fed him well and let him ride old Adeline. She used to be the fastest in the county, but like Bobby, now preferred to take her time. Days turned into weeks, turned into longer. He'd head to where each driver'd wanna go. He only knew the nighttime from the daytime, when the sun would rest its head upon the westbound road. And the people that he met would ask him questions. Old man, what are you doing thumbing round? His eyes would sparkle, grinning, and he'd shake his head. He'd say it's the fool who thinks he knows where he is bound. Live hard, live loud, do not wait, live now. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. The Sons of Silence still did business through the clubhouse. Bobby'd run them favors way back when. They said that we can ride you through the Rockies, but at the junction you are on your own, my friend. He spent the next 2 days on JR's custom softail, dreaming of the 10-pound bass he caught when he was 10. And every other memory in his lifetime swirling like that Colorado wind. And he ate some but was never really hungry. He slept when he was hanging by a string. He told everyone he passed, life comes and goes so fast, and ain't our breath the most amazing, joyous thing? Live hard, live loud, do not wait, live now. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. hidden bottle out from the back. They reminisced a bit while Bobby played guitar. Late night he confessed that he was dying. This cancer seems to have the best of me, but I'd rather go out walking in the sunshine than lying inside strapped to some machine. And he woke the next day early with the sunrise, humming softly, headed towards the sand. They say they saw him walking out towards Blacktop Canyon, and no one's ever heard from him again. Years down the road, a group of desert hikers found some bones under a twisted spiny tree, and a message carved into a bedroll. These final words of Bobby McGee: live hard, live now, do it now, wait, live now. Live hard, yeah, live now, do it now, wait, live now. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. Let's hang out a little bit. We'll come back with more music. You guys staying shaken out down on that floor over there? It's all right.
I hope hippie girls on the
It's not right.
I got my list.
She's got the crossover.
I wish I was the next level, so I
So his songwriting, and then they're all my favorite is like the Jane and the Brave. Jane and the Brave. They'll zoom out on the forest.
Really good. Well, our place, like, yeah, we done some of the marketing really good. Yeah, Allie and I, yeah, we said we go to Moses.
So much more.
Like right now,
Someone with some Chelsea history. Hey, do you like it? I told you would love it.
oh, thank you.
Oh, did you? All the time. Yeah? No, isn't that really cool? I just hope you never go out and see it. Like, violin, like, you know, right? Like, wide eyes. I'm like dying of they like crappy window. You like your birthday? It's my fucking birthday. What do you even notice it? It's my fucking birthday. What's the cake? I know. When I tell you, like,
Yeah, it's a good spot.
There you go.
If they give the Super Bowl, you get
Debbie, you're not leaving, right? Oh, all right.
she's right. I know, I have to even like whatever you kiss. There you go. Happy birthday, I'm 57.
Hey, now I know.
Oh, are you gonna come in?
Absolutely. We're having a whole crew. Nasty Pulp crew.
You ready, Lacey?
I'm gonna coordinate the Jim Jackson dance. Nasty.
All right, wait a minute. Kim can coordinate. Kim, you coordinate the Jim Jackson dance nasty?
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta get signed.
tradition.
It's part of the.
Yeah.
Go.
We got the same
Go
word.
show off your hoodie.
I get a hoodie. Wow.
21 seconds. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's right here.
I know you've been too careful. Almost anybody else.
Like everybody.
I knew Purdy was gonna keep playing himself and just knew it.
Yeah.
I just go back in time. He plays in a shitty team, we never got there one, no one here.
Anybody want cake? You have a piece? All right.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Really.
Shake it off.
Very folklore.
What's your guys' favorite? Evermore's one that came out right after Flood. Reputation. That's cool. It's your favorite. Just for like $1,000. Am I from or where do I live now? Yeah. Where? Yeah. I live further towards the coast.
He needs to come to Maine. I want to see him.
We play in Waterville.
Yeah, you do? All right. He's somewhere along. She said some tavern. I don't know.
She said mainly Bruce, but we play at the Waterville Opera House. I don't know,
Like the Waterville Opera House?
yeah, but we play around there. She's watching our schedule. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll play within an hour of 3 or 4 times a year. So. It's nice up there. Waterville's cool.
It's not very cool.
Hey, do you know what's
Yeah.
That'd be great. No, you must start right. Nobody knows when he's playing, where he's playing. We're gonna go see him. We'll see him all the time. Yeah. We used to go see a band Generation yet, but they stopped playing. We're gonna find something else. Found somebody.
Good. Yeah, next time we're gonna see the band of South Florida. I got some
I don't know where
Yeah, and I go back every week. Not even mine.
Wait, Adam was like, oh, why did you know?
I didn't know Mike is living. We see him all the time. No, I don't drink. I'll have a whiskey with him though. I'll let him try it.
Anna, what's the deal? She's hiring me. I'm hiring her. She's recruiting me. Alright.
August 24th.
I will see you all.
Saturday before Labor Day.
Saturday before Labor Day.
So grab me a cookie. There's 5 different kinds of cookies over there. You know what I'm saying? All right. Then if I grab one, it won't be the right one, Mike. I don't believe that game. Purdy sucks. It does. It's terrible.
Can't believe Detroit, man. That's crazy.
I like it though. Something different.
Yeah.
we're close to snow.
Like you go snack all the time. Shakes.
I had a piece of cake.
Alright, we'll get the picture. Debbie. Debbie, you want to go?
No, do it now. Go. You want a little picture? Go.
Oh, really?
Take a picture with you right now. What do you say? Let's go. That's right.
Don't worry about it. I told her, my deal with her is she can live anywhere she wants to live and have as many babies as she wants to have.
Before we start singing, go. Holy shit, really, Deborah?
She's not working now, is she? Is Ellen working?
I have to watch.
Yeah, she's taking a picture. Nobody could answer you.
Not right now, but she's going to start working part-time.
Is it up? My chair go back, push back a little bit.
How was your break, y'all? Apparently, in places that are not close to the coast, it's getting pretty nasty outside. Just so y'all know. So let's all make sure that we're careful on the ride home. And some of the weaker souls amongst us have already left. But I appreciate y'all sticking
They
with
said
me.
it's because you were out of tune out.
Shit, it was me. It was totally me. It wasn't the weather. Well, we still have a lot of work to do to muscle through this extensive request list of the nasties right now, so we're gonna see how this goes. The genuflectors wait upon their savior. The constituencies doing as they're told. You and I, we work on getting braver as we meet each other out on this road. We're looking for our answers in the morning. Morning gets its knowledge from the sun. The sun will take its wisdom from the mountain, where we'll be sleeping when this summer day is done. And our footsteps stay pound with the rhythm, and it feels like it's all meant to be. And I can't ever live for the light that stumbles out of me. Guy, my dad used to take me hiking. That was my special time with my dad. You know, he wasn't a very like emotive guy. He was kind of a little bit like, he was a little Asperger-y actually. You know, but like, as did I, yeah. And you know, but I got him. I understood my dad. You know, we go up into the White Mountains in New Hampshire, and that was our special time. I mentioned earlier on in the show that for a good part of my life, I didn't think that, I think it was this show, it might have been the last show, I don't know, I haven't, like I said, slept in a little while, so, but I didn't think that I was going to be was gonna find someone to fall in love with in my life. Came from a divorced family. When I found myself falling in love with Allie, my wife now, I decided that I would take her on an overnight up into the Whites. And that's where I first told her. It was the first time I ever told a gal that I loved her. When we came back from our time on the mountain, I wrote this song on the mountain. I should have told you it before I sang the first fucking verse so you could have appreciated the first third of the song, but that's okay. We'll wake up with our hair and bodies tangled in a kingdom that will never know our names. Our breath will be a fire that is burning, and I'll kiss you 'cause we're born from love and flame. Shit, I talk too much. I forget all the fucking words. And we hold tight 'cause our planet is spinning so fast that it blurs what we see. And I can't help but live for the night that stumbles out of me. We are a moment that will never be repeated. We are a song that will never have an end. Let us laugh at a life soon completed, and all the miles between now and then. Yeah. We will find what we need from the mountain. We will soar on the air that we breathe, and I can't help but live for the light that stumbles out of me. The secret is we all live on forever. The truth is that our dreams are just a game. Grace is just the sweat of the endeavor. The lesson is that we are all the same. All right, I'm gonna play another Dark Horse request, which I now assume is just fucking Mike over here.
Wait, which one?
This is a song. This is a song that I wrote the very first year I was writing music, and I went out. I bought a van from my mom's ex-boyfriend from high school. He sold it to me for $700. My friends called it the kidnapper van.
It was a white. Just think it was a white shot.
It was gray. It was a gray van. Yeah, I drove it up into Canada, and I hired on as a farmhand on a dairy farm, and because I just felt like I needed to figure out, you know, I was lucky enough to be able to. I was in college. I knew that I was lucky enough to have a choice with my life, and most people don't have a choice what they're born into and what their options are. And I wanted to appreciate what I had, so I decided that I would need to know what it was like to really have to work. And so I thought, well, I'll be a dairy farmer for a little while. I found a little farm finally in Cookstown, Ontario. Cookstown, Ontario, population 67, something like that. Yeah. And I made a pledge, you know, I would work during the days and I would write songs at night. I made a pledge up on that dairy farm that I'd become that I'd be a musician, and I'd probably wake up 40 years later, and I'd be playing cover songs at like Joe's Crab Shack on the North Shore somewhere, and that was gonna be probably what the odds were gonna be my life was gonna shake out to be. And now, so be it. And anyways, I had to get some things done. I went back and I finished college. I was writing songs. I just started writing songs all the time. I was in a band my last year in college. I played drums in a band. Oh, I was a shitty drummer. We were a pretty shitty band. And I was a pretty shitty drummer. And at the end of college, the guys in the band said, you know, hey, we think that we've got a shot. And I said, a shot at what? And they said, we think you should move in with us, Adam, and we should try and, you know, be a professional band. And I just couldn't take it quite seriously. But I was writing songs, and I did make this pledge to myself that I was going to be a songwriter and I was going to live my life through music. And so I said, all right, I'll do this for a little while. And I ended up living with them for a little while, and it was not a super happy experience. They did not, man, if you're going to be a musician, you just gotta, right? You have to work so hard. Just even to survive, but like if you want to be good at being a band, you gotta work so hard. And these guys just weren't doing that. And so it was a pretty lonely time for me. And during that time, I went back and I hung with some old friends from high school. I don't know if this happens to you, but when you're around certain people, you see yourself through their eyes. Right? You ever go home for Thanksgiving, and right, you're seen through the eyes. It brings you back to who you were. Sometimes that's not always a pleasant fucking thing. I know. Depends on your situation, right? But with these friends, these particular friends I was hanging with, it just felt like touching back down to earth again, you know. And so it was the very first year I started playing music and writing songs, and I wrote this song. It was like 20-something years ago. It's called Touchdown, and I'm guessing yes. Another one of you requests, Mike.
Amen, 100%.
You want to hear something really fun? We were doing a house concert on Friday night. Nobody ever requests Touchdown. Nobody ever, right? Requested on Friday.
Really?
Twice in one weekend. Yeah. Can we give it up, please, for Indy? That is a well-behaved little doggy. And I totally just jinxed the whole situation.
Oh, boy. Come on, Indy. Come on. What are you doing? You love the music. You love the music.
And seriously, while we're at it, let's thank some of our other hosts. All right, Mike and Paula, thank you so much for We'll play another song for birthday nasty Paula.
Oh, you know.
This is the official one. This is the official one.
Official, this is how we.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I know where it
Here come old flat top, they come rolling up slowly. Juju, I bought me one whole new roller. He got half time to his name. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. so hard to see come together right now over me.
Fucking Adam Ezra. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me with that?
Right? That's why it's all like Joyce and
Nasty Adam right there. Nasty Adam.
Nasty team.
Did you write that?
I wrote that too last night. It was a doubleheader on the ride home.
Ben John Lennon.
It was a productive drive. It was a long drive from Jersey. All right.
Alright.
Paula was waste of words. You were Mikey.
Me.
Okay. This is a very sensitive, nasty song. It's not really nasty. Just sad.
Yes, see?
Really?
We have yet to release this song, as a matter of fact, but you know, we're live streaming right now. Some of you know this, but during COVID, we live streamed every single night for 500 nights in a row during the worst of the pandemic, and it was an inspiring thing. Just every night at 7 o'clock, wherever the game was, wherever I was, at 7 o'clock Eastern, I had to go live. And everybody was stuck home, and everybody was isolated. And you know what? And it seems like a pretty self-involved maybe thing to do, except really, the thing you may appreciate as you come to more and more shows is that there's just this incredible community. There's an incredible community that comes around music. And this community banded together on those live streams. They would hang and keep each other company and keep each other updated and support one another for 500 nights. And it was truly one of the things that kept me alive during the pandemic, for sure. And so, you know, and if you can just conceptualize what it might feel like to stare at the back of a phone for 1 hour every single night for 500 nights, right? Like, it's a pretty daunting thing, right? And so I really dug deep into some of the songs that I'd never shared before. This was one of the ones that I shared, and our fan community really, they've been really loving it. So we've been working on it in the studio, and apparently it's one of Nasty's favorites. So.
Shorten it to Nasty. Nasty. Nasty P.
You want to be a team nasty?
Safe it's alright, running into you here. Heart's beating fast, having you so near. Don't wanna go, but I can't stay. Well, maybe just one drink for old time's sake. But let's stick to how you been, how was your day? 'Cause there's some things we don't need to say. Like you still have my heart, we can last this time. see regret in the morning light. Well, let's say goodnight and just leave quiet. And stick to how you've been, how was your day? 'Cause there's some things we don't need to say. Like you still have my heart, we can last this time. It was on my fault, you should be mine. Like let's try again, we can make it work. Never been said that I've been hurt, wasting words. Let's stick to how you've been, how was your day? 'Cause there's some things we don't need to say. Like you still have my heart, we can last this time. It was on my fault, but you should be mine. Like let's try again, we can make it work. They've all been said, they've all been heard. Oh, then I take back all that I do. Now we'll never be the man I was with you. You may be with him, and I may be with her. It's you I'll always love. It's wasted words, wasted words. So I shared with you a song, a personal song that came out of the darkness last set. This is a song, and sometimes, right, a song that comes from the darkness can sound real dark. But then sometimes, if you want to express the darkness, sometimes you can do it by writing a song that's like anti-dark, right? And so this is kind of like, this is a song that's singing about the darkness, but it doesn't sound dark. And because it doesn't feel dark and sound dark, right? It's like, it helped, I don't know, a lot more people like listening to this song than the other dark song. Let's put it that way. And it's really fun it's been fun to share it over the years. So this one's called Sprig. Sparkle like the ocean on a clear summer day. But sometimes I feel like a dirty little puddle, waiting for some food to come and splash me away. So I lie in my bed, close the shades, bury my head. Like if I hide long enough, thinking it got it done. a sprig of clover, waiting for someone to come and pluck me up the ground. So I walk around this town, slouch down low, looking down, like if I hide long enough, thinking they've got it rough. They can't all go away. They can't all go away. To be pretty like a sunset. Did you get it on that last one? That shit ain't easy sometimes, I get it. I want my life to be pretty like a sunset, pretty like a sunset for anyone to see. But sometimes I feel like the ball rolling over, all thick and bloated, fucking up the scenery. So I drive out at night, far from home, far from sight, like if I hide long enough, thinking we've got it rough. Make it all go away, make it all go away.
That was the one that
I like the interaction.
he gets me.
I like those songs. Interact in the crowd. I like that. Hi.
You're sweet like a melon, sly like a felon. I've been wanting you dance all night. This party's slowing, but going. Won't me outside. Stars are out. It's a perfect sky. What if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time for you and me to stop this run around. Let your hair fall down. Let your hair fall down. Well, I'm a whiskey drinker, a late night thinker. I've been older to figure you out. I like tea with my honey, and I do not have much money, but I could show you what life is about. The world's as big as we can dream. What if we only have tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time for you and me to stop this run around. Let your your path, but I won't get your back. What if we only have tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't wanna wait for the night time for even me to stop this from around. What if we only have tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time for you and me to stop this from around. Let your hair fall down. 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 Let it fall down. Well, it was the year before COVID. It was right around, it was probably a couple weeks before I came here for the first time, I'm guessing, right? And I told you a little bit about this festival I just came from in Asbury Park, New Jersey, right? It's called the Light of Day Festival, and they raise millions of dollars for Parkinson's, to fight Parkinson's disease. It's really amazing thing. But January has always been the Get Folked House Concert Tour month, right? And it's not just, I mean, I know I'm a Boston guy, we're right outside of Boston and all that, and that certainly makes it somewhat convenient, but we have fans around the country, and so, you know, part of the mission is, right, like I made a pact when we started doing the house concert tour that I would not, that like my team would not choose people based on the size of their house, because it shouldn't just be a thing for folks with lots of money, right, big houses, and where they were in the country. So so this is the first year I get invited to be a part of this festival. It's called the Light of Day Festival. This is also the festival where I did the reason that I learned those two Beatles songs, right? And so I was working those songs out at some of these house concerts. The night before I was supposed to show up in Asbury Park, the night before I was in Rockford, Illinois, at a house concert, just like this, right? It was awesome. It was an awesome night, filled with people, and I was supposed to finish the house concert around, you know, I don't know, 9 at night or something like that. I had an 11 o'clock flight, right? Playing the house concert, and it just starts snowing. It's blizzarding, man. It is blizzarding. And I finished the house concert, and I'm like, fuck. And we pack, just chuck everything in the van, and I drive the van, because I'd driven out to Illinois. I was gonna fly back for the festival, and then fly back and meet up with my van, and do house concerts all
Is
the way
this
back
the
to Boston.
same van from your mother's farm?
No. Holy shit, no. That is a really important question. No, it's a good thing to establish. No, I had graduated from the sketchy kidnapper van.
That's the best question.
Yeah. So I'm driving, and it is like whiteout, shitty driving. You all have been there. You know what it's like. It sucks. And it sucks the most when you have to, like, there's just no question. You gotta get where you're going, right? So it's like you gotta be out on that road. I finally get to the airport, and they cancel the flight. Of course, right? So they put me on a flight, like, you know, at like 7 o'clock the next morning, right? And my Beatles tribute sets are at noon in Asbury Asbury Park, and my flight's supposed to land in Newark at like, 10:30 or something like that, right? And I figured out a way to rent a car. The flight gets delayed. We land, I fucking race to the rental thing. Now, at this point, right, literally I spent the night in a hotel. I haven't slept, right? Had not slept. And I skid into the club. I literally run in, and that was the first time that I played, actually both of those 2 Beatles songs that I played at this showcase, at this festival, right? It was a big victory. Now, at this point, right, I'm engaged with Allie, my now wife, who comes from an incredibly conservative Catholic family in New Jersey. And they decide that they're gonna come down to this festival. Right? So they are there, Allie is there. I am a mess, right? Like, they have me, I'm supposed to do another showcase at another club across the other side of Asbury Park. I do that, they're there. It's all going kind of smooth, right? I finished my showcase. It is now like almost midnight. I'm done working. I feel like, okay, I can finally sleep now. This is like, I made it through. I get a call from the guy that booked me at the festival. And he's like, Adam, where are you right now? And I'm like, I just finished my set and I'm semi-conscious and I'm trying to entertain my future in-laws. Why, what's up? He's like, grab your in-laws, grab your fiance, and come over to this theater over here right now. And I said, okay. He's like, it's sold out, but walk around the back of the theater and I'll bring you into the theater and I'll just find a place for you, right? It's like a 400 or 600 person theater, something like that. And so I said, okay, and so we get there and the guy sneaks us in the theater. He puts us in like one of the aisles on the side, so we're not in anyone's way, and no usher's gonna kick us out because we have some like special passes or something like that, right? And at about 1 a.m., Bruce Springsteen walks out on us. Asbury Park, right? And he just walks out, right? Like, and he just sits down on a stool, just like this, right? And it's in the theater, right? Like, it's just, right? There's like 40 of us here, right? So it's 10 times as many people as there are here in the theater, or something like that, right? And we're just there, and he's sitting down, and it's 1 a.m. And now, you gotta just recognize that at this point, I have not slept in a very, 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 very long time, right? But I'm like at this place, and I'm in this theater, and I'm watching this guy, this songwriter, this inspiring songwriter, this hero of mine that has literally turned this fucking place from like a not very great community into this hub of culture. And there's a festival that has blossomed around the culture that he literally kind of founded through his just grit and hard work and songwriting, and I'm watching him, and he's playing, and at some point, right, he plays one of my favorite songs, and I just lose it. I mean, I've lost it at some shows before, like a couple times, like I've teared up, right? But like, I'm like close to heaving, like listening, and my fucking in-laws are there. So I'm like standing, luckily I positioned myself so I'm facing away from them in the audience, and I'm like, just like, right, like they're standing behind me, and I'm just watching, and it was like, and I knew that they got that it was like a super special, amazing moment, right? And I definitely got some street cred for them being right? But I don't think that they got like the level of like how it was hitting me, right? Obviously, but anyways, this was the song that he played that got me. screen door smiles, Mary's dress waves. Like a vision she dances across the porch as the radio plays. Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. That's me and I want you only. Don't turn me home again, I just can't face myself alone again. Don't run back inside, darling, you know just what I'm here for. So you're scared and you're thinking that maybe we ain't that young anymore. Show a little faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but they're alright. And that's alright with me. You can hide with the covers and study your pain. Make crosses for your lovers, throw roses in the rain. Waste your summer praying in vain for a savior to rise from these streets. Yeah, I'm no hero that's understood. Redemption I can offer is beneath this dirty hood, with a chance to make it good somehow. What else can we do now except roll down the windows and let the wind blow back your hair? Yeah, this night's busted open. These two lanes can take us anywhere. We got one last chance to make it real, to trade in these wings on some wheels. Climbing back, heaven's waiting on down the track. Oh, come take my hand, we're riding out tonight to Casey Promised Land. Oh, oh, Thunder Road, oh, Thunder Road. It's lying out there like a killer in the sun. I know it's late, we can make it if we run. Oh, oh, Thunder Road, sit tight till you call Thunder Road. Well, I've got this guitar and I've learned how to make it talk. And my car's out the back if you're ready to take that long walk from your front porch to my front seat. The door's open but the ride ain't free. Yeah, I know you're lonely for words that I ain't spoken, but tonight we'll be free. All the promises will be broken. There are ghosts in the eyes of all the boys you sent away. They haunt this dusty beach road and the skeleton frames of burned out Chevrolets. They scream your name out loud in the streets. Your graduation gown lies in rags at their feet. And in the lonely cool before dawn. Fucking easy, Indy. In the lonely cool before dawn, you hear their engines roaring on. When you get to the porch, they're gone on the wind. So Mary climbed This town's full of losing and I'm pulling out of here to win. All right, so I have a little, confession. I can't read a lick of music. I learned how to play guitar just hanging out in living rooms like this with my buddies. And so when I find myself in a spot like this, that's just like, it's one of the reasons that I love this tour so much, right? So I like to finish up each night just playing a handful of songs, just unplugged and without a microphone or a speaker or any of that stuff that I just think is not always so important. How's everybody doing so far? Okay.
Is this one of your first guitars?
This guy, I have two guitars that are the same model, and I bought them both and I'm gonna keep this, even though I'm not going through the speaker, I'm gonna keep this plugged in so I can look at my little tuner so my guitar sounds pretty for you. I bought them both about maybe 15 or so years ago. I just, I'm not what some might call a technique player, and so they get a little beat up on me.
I like it.
We play a lot of shows and we travel a lot of miles, and so both guitars actually kind of look just as.
Have you smashed any guitars?
Never smashed a guitar. You think I got that kind of money? I'm a folk musician. I ain't Kurt Cobain. Those guys that smash guitars, man, they got record labels buying them new guitars the next day. But over time, I've kind of smashed on this enough. Just strumming it and banging on it, expressing the songs. Yeah. So I smashed it in my own way.
Yeah.
We're getting kind of we kicked some ass on this request list, man. I think we're on the last song, which is great. This is one I told you about my in-laws. Well, it was not a done deal that they were going to accept me into their family, right? Impoverished hippie folk playing Jew that I am, right? They just did not expect that to be where their beautiful, brilliant daughter wound up. And to their credit, they're wonderful people, open-minded people. So becoming a part of their family has actually been kind of a joyous journey for me, which in my opinion would make for a boring song. So I wrote this instead. This is called Steal Your Daughter. Which has slightly different meaning now that I'm the father of two little girls.
life for. The girl that I love that you pray for. You never know that I hold her tight when she cries Uncle Daddy in the middle of the night. I read Proverbs 23:14. Yeah, never be me. John twice, only wanted. Come and steal your daughter. Now your freedom won't speak, call my name like a Holy Ghost. What you don't know about scary, so for prayer, say a fly in the middle. John twice, only wanted. Come and steal your daughter. Well, we have. Okay. All right.
I was gonna ask.
All right, I got you.
I got you. You were the one that did it online, right? Remember there was a guy that said he looks like.
It's
a guy
him,
that-
it's him.
I was gonna ask, are you the guy that does that? And I was thinking about waiting for the right time to ask you. Right? No, it was now.
That's him.
That is.
Yes, I
I was telling you.
3.5 hours into the concert.
And I know this dude that's got this fantastic vibe.
Well, before we get into that kind of mischief, we're gonna play one last song for our gatherers online, okay?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Thank you all for those of you that are still hanging with us on Sunday night, or for those of you that are watching this after the fact. And if any of you, this will live on our Facebook page if you ever want to watch this show again, and it will live on our YouTube channel if you ever want to watch this. I believe that it's gathering number 761. Am I right? Am I right? Let me get it. So that is, this is 761 is your gathering. So you should know that, okay? So 761.
Yes.
You can always know that. And we have been actually recording this entire night, and 5 minutes after the show is over, there will actually be thumb drives of this concert that will be on the table if you want to take this memory home with you.
Sure. Thank you.
All right, so this is a song called The Toast. It sounds like a drinking song.
It's not?
It's a drinking song. It's a drinking song, but it's really a song about being around good people for the time that we have to hear. And that is, and you know what? And I just feel like, you know, it's really cool. Part of the reason this tour is so cool, and I recommend, if you can, get tickets for some other house concerts during this tour time, because they're all fucking different. Because like, you can tell a lot about a host by the community they surround themselves with. This is a pretty special one.
Yeah. Are you gonna make a song?
Nasty Paula reminds you of Dirty Diana. Now, Nasty Paula. What? Nasty Paula.
Definitely gotta write a song.
Yeah.
You gotta write a fucking nasty
You need to write a tequila song. Yeah.
Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind of life. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready, carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. For these moments pass lightly, come again. May our lives all burn bright, right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe.